Israel, what you're looking at the sons of the true and living God, the true and living power. What we doing out here, we come up to wake up Jacob and bring Israel back to the power that we serve. Come back to our true Father. Because this is why we in the slums and in the ghettos in the hood. This is why we get shot down by the police and we get locked up at the rates we do. It's because we don't keep the commandments. Let me get the book of Colossians.
Well, my bad, I said that actually. That's pretty much the same.
Book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 17.
The book of Colossians chapter 3 verse 17. And whatsoever you do in word or deed, do all in the name of Hamashiach Jehovah Shai.
So everything we do, we're going to do in the name of Hamashiach Jehovah Shai, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. If you go to the ancient Hebrew, his real name is Hamashiach Jehovah Shai. Read on.
Give it thanks to Yahweh and the Father by him.
Right. Now let me get Deuteronomy 28:15. Because a lot of people don't understand why. 28:15. A lot of people don't understand why we're in this condition. A lot of people don't understand why we can't make it to the top. No matter what we do, we try to push. For some reason, it's always that road. But the Lord told us if we don't keep the commandments, that these things will happen. 28:15.
In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power.
If we don't listen, if we don't listen to our Father, He told us this back in Israel. He said, if we don't listen to Him, read on what's going to happen.
To observe, to do all His commandments.
We got to do His commandments, read on.
And His statutes, which I command thee this day.
Right.
That all these curses.
All these what?
All these curses.
No, all these blessings.
All these curses.
All these curses, read.
Shall come upon thee.
Shall come upon us. Now let me jump to 68. Because a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand. Everybody know we special. Everybody look at us and know we the light of the world. We the salt of the earth. They can't match us. They can't beat us. We could dance. We could sing. We the smartest people. We the most beautiful people on earth. But for some reason we on the bottom. Why is that? Why is that? Read.
In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now this word Egypt, everybody get confused with this word Egypt. Egypt is not just a land. Jump to Exodus 20:2 real quick to prove what the word Egypt means. Because a lot of people got to understand these things. A lot of people don't know. They just walk around, they walk back and forth. They see guys in long garments. They don't even bother to ask, what is this? But not only do they know, we preaching salvation out here. We preaching things that's going to change our life. The women out here are jacked up, the men are jacked up, and the kids jacked up. So who out here is going to preach the truth in the righteousness? Read.
In the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2.
Read.
I am the Most High thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
Out of what? Read.
Out of the house of bondage.
So the word Egypt means bondage, right? The word Egypt means bondage. Stay with me. Give me 68. Jump back to 68.
In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
He's gonna bring us into bondage by what?
With ships.
Hey, Bayal, can you hear me this song right here? He's gonna bring us into bondage again, right? So he's gonna bring us into bondage again. By what? Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
We're not gonna see our homeland ever again. We're not gonna see, you got the Apocrypha, give me Baruch chapter 4, verse 6. We're not gonna see our homeland ever again. We've been wondering why, what you call yourself, African American, right? Right? A lot of people call themselves that. How can you be from no other people on this earth, they can say they from two continents at the same time. First we were blacks, first we were niggers, then we were blacks, then we were Negroes, now we African American. What is it gonna be tomorrow? What is it gonna be tomorrow, right? Baruch chapter 4, verse 6.
In the book of Baruch, chapter 4, verse 6. Ye were sold to the nations.
We were sold to what?
Ye were sold to the nations.
Didn't that happen to us? When we came off these ships, weren't we sold? We were sold to other people. Not only the white man, our Spanish brothers went through it too. The Native Americans, they were sold. Go ahead, read on.
Not for your destruction.
We weren't sold for our destruction, read.
But because ye moved the Most High to wrath.
Now our God is our Father, right? What does a father do to his children when you disobey him? He's gonna discipline you. Now this was the discipline from the Most High. This was our punishment. This is that whooping that we got from the Most High power, right? Give me Isaiah 29:10. Isaiah 29:10. Because we out here preaching, man, they don't want to listen. But they don't know No, the Most High is called few. There's many going to be slain of the Lord. You don't want to keep these laws. You don't want to keep the righteous acts. You're going to be slain by the Most High. They're going to be looking for these same guys in these garments with the fringes at the bottom. Where them guys at? They was preaching this years before it happened. 29 and 10. Read that.
In the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 10. For the Most High hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Right? The spirit of deep sleep. I can see her until I'm blue in the face teaching somebody and they're going to be like, I don't get it. I don't get what you're saying. But the Most High say his sheep hear his voice. This is a new day for you, sister.
That's right.
This is a new day. You got to keep these laws, these statutes and commandments.
That's right.
This is our righteousness. Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 25. This is our righteousness. We're going to be the light of the world. Today we're going to change. We're not going to be niggas no more. We're not going to be African Americans and Jamaicans, all these names. They sitting us off into these lands and then called us these names. And say, you know what, I'm going to lock these people up. I'm going to shoot them down in the street. Where's our justice? Where's our justice? The white man keep killing us down and we don't get no justice from nobody. But the whole fact of the matter is we got to keep the love of the Most High. We got to keep the commandments. Right? Read that.
In the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25. And this shall be our righteousness.
This is our righteousness. This is how we be righteous. Read.
If we observe to do all these commandments.
If we observe and to do all these commandments. Right? Read on.
Before the Most High our power. As he commanded us.
This is our righteousness. This is how we be righteous. Right? Let me give Psalms 119, 142. 119, 142. You see, this is the problem, right? In the world, we got men who think they're a woman. This man thinks he's a woman. It's time for you to wake up. No, he thinks he's a woman. We out here to preach righteousness.
That's right.
Righteousness.
That's not nice. He loves God.
Give me Leviticus 20 and 13. Leviticus 20 and 13. These same people call themselves Christians. But we out here to preach the truth. We out here to preach the truth.
That's right.
We got little kids thinking that's okay. Our little kids thinking that's okay. You expose my children to that.
That's right.
Give me that. Read on.
In the book of Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 13.
Everybody got to love everybody, right? Read on.
If a man also lied with mankind.
You lie with another man, read.
As he lied with a woman. Both of them have committed an abomination.
Both commit an abomination. This is disgusting to our Father.
That's right.
This is disgusting. We out here to preach the truth and the law. We're going to be the light of this world. We're going to be the light of this world. When they took us into captivity, the light of the world vanished.
Yes,
Give me the light. Proverbs 6:23. Because nobody knows the light. The opposite of light is darkness. Let me show you what the opposite of what we're doing, they're doing the opposite. Read on. They doing the opposite. Y'all come out here and y'all look at us like we crazy. We young guys. We look good. We know what we can do in the world. But we serve our Father. We are servants of the Most High God.
That's right. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23.
Read.
For the commandment is a lamp.
This is the lamp. This how we go around in the world. This whole world full of darkness. Read.
And the law is light.
The law is what?
And the law is light.
The law is a light. When we keep these laws, this is our light. This is how we deal with these heathens. This is how we deal with abominations like that's walking the earth. Right. These people gonna be put to death soon. The Most High is coming soon. Give me Isaiah 66:15. The Most High is not pleased with that, man. These churches, we go to Sunday church and they think, oh, love everybody. Everybody's sin. No, we're supposed to rebuke our people. We're gonna rebuke that spirit, man. We're not standing for that. You got it? Read that.
In the book of Isaiah, chapter 66, verse 15.
This is what's gonna happen. Read.
For behold, the Most High will come with fire.
He's gonna come with what?
Come with fire.
That same thing that was walking just now. He come with fire for it. Read.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
His chariots like a whirlwind. That's what they call the UFOs. We know them as IFOs. Them same things that they say aliens in. Read on.
To render his anger with fury.
To render his anger with fury. The Most High is upset with this world.
That's right. And his rebuke with flames of fire.
His correction gonna be with flames of fire. He's gonna correct that. He's gonna get rid of all that evil and wickedness in the earth. Read.
Right. For by fire and by his sword will the Most High plead with all flesh.
He's gonna be pleading with them. He been telling us get right, but you don't want to get right. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let me get oh man, forgive me. Ecclesiastes 7:7. My bad. Because a lot of people don't say. They say, oh, why this man so angry? Why he upset? Why these guys yelling at people on the street? Why? Because we upset with our people. Our people don't understand. We are separate people from these other nations.
Right.
That was just walking, we got to separate from that.
That's
That
right.
is pure wickedness. That is not right, man. 7 and 7. Ecclesiastes 7 and 7. That's not right, man.
In the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
Right, oppression maketh the wise man mad. We understand what they've been doing to our people for years. For years they've been doing this. Since we got off these stations, they packed us in the hood. Some of us make it out, but the majority of us are stuck in the hood. And we struggle to get out of these things. Give me Lamentations 5 and 7. We struggle to get out of these things. You know what I mean? We've been stuck in the hood, they lock us up, they shoot us down, and there's nobody to fight for us. They give us Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson. These people have been preaching for us for how many years now? When are we going to wake up? We tried everything else but keeping these laws and commandments.
Right.
We tried everything. We tried marching. We tried signing petitions. We tried going to the judges. Nobody give the black man, the Hispanic man, the Native Americans justice.
Right.
Everybody know somebody has to pay for this.
That's right.
That's right. Real. The Bible preaches on that. Give me that.
Lamentations chapter 5 verse 7. Our fathers have sinned.
Our fathers sinned. Read.
And are not.
Right.
And we have borne their iniquities.
We carry on their iniquities till this day. A lot of our people walk around and they don't know who they are. Sis, what's your nationality if you don't mind me asking? No, come back. I need you to come back. 1 second. Come back for me, please. Because I'm going to teach them. All of our people say the same thing. Where we from? African American. We are not African American. We are the true Jews and the Hebrews according to the Bible.
That's right.
Read on.
In the book of Lamentations chapter 5 verse 8. Servants have ruled over us.
Right? I want y'all to listen to this too. Y'all got to listen to this too. Read on.
There is none that do deliver us out of their hands.
That's what I was just saying. Nobody can save us. Tupac didn't save us. Malcolm X can't save us. Al Sharpton can't save us. They try, but they can't save us. We have no might in our hand. Read on.
We get our bread with the peril of our lives because of the sword of the wilderness.
Now, don't we go in the hood and we try to get our bread, we try to get our money at the stake of our lives? We selling drugs on the corner knowing your life will be taken like that? We do that in the hood, man. This Bible is pertaining to us and us only. The true Hebrews and the true Jews, right? It is time for us to wake up. It's time for us to wake up and get it together. For too long we've been asleep. For too long. This is the biggest lie that they have taught us.
That's right.
I grew up in the middle of the hood. They said this was in our church at the front pulpit. This is not our God. Give me Revelations 1. This is not our God, man. Today we here to knock down all the lies, and we put the truth back into the earth.
In the book of Revelation,
this is not your God.
Chapter 1.
Try to read this. This is not your power. Read.
In the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of a Mashiach Yahushua, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass.
Right. Now let me ask you this. The word revelation, do you know what that means?
The end.
It means to reveal. It's the revealing of the end times, right? Give me jump down to 12.
In the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 12. And I turned to see the voice that spake with me.
Right, this is John speaking, right?
And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks.
You saw 7 golden candlesticks. You saw 7 golden candlesticks which represent the 7 churches. Read.
And in the midst of the 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man.
One like unto the Son of Man. Read.
Clothed with the garment.
This is talking about Mashiach Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Read.
Clothed with the garment down to the foot.
Clothed with the garment down to the foot. You see us? People laugh. They scorn us. They say, what y'all wearing? Y'all wearing dresses out here. But they don't know what's coming. We know. Our Father has revealed it to us. Read.
And girt about the paps with a golden girdle.
Just like this I have around here, around the girdle, the paps, he had a golden girdle. This green thing will be a golden girdle on him. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
That's strike 1. His head and his hairs were what?
White like wool.
White like wool. That's not true on here. Read.
As white as snow.
As white as snow. Read.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Is his eyes red? So let me ask you a question. Where did they get this picture from? Where did they get this from?
Run.
How did we come to serve this power?
Run.
Where did they get this from? They've been lying to us our whole life. This is not true.
Right.
This is not true. Read that.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet like unto what?
Unto fine brass.
Now everybody know your feet are the same color as your skin. Like unto fine what?
Unto fine brass.
Unto fine brass. Brass is what color? Do you know? Brass is like a goldenish brown color. Now let's watch what happens. Read.
As if they burn in a furnace.
As they burned in the furnace. When you put anything into a furnace, what happens? It burns up. What color does it turn? Just like us. Hebrews 7:14. Because this is what tribe you from. You from the tribe of Judah. You from the same tribe that Christ came out of. Hebrews 7:14. It's time that our people wake up, keep these laws and commandments. We've been down for too long. You got it? We've been down for too long, man. Right now, you looking at real men.